Okay, so we've been managing our patient on an insulin drip. We've been printing out our shift reports at every change of shift, and now, happy days. We're ready to stop the insulin drip. Patient's blood sugar has stabilized. Patient's doing better. He's ready to start eating. We want to transfer this patient onto some type of sub-Q regimen. So let me go ahead and show you through the system how we would do that. So we go to our dashboard, we find the patient that we want to stop. So that's going to be, we'll go with Spider-Man. So we click on the patient's name, we go under Actions, we have the Stop Protocol tab. So if we click that Stop Protocol, we can document the reason. So the reason we're stopping is because the patient's doing better and now they're starting to eat. And like we said in one of the original videos, insulin drips really aren't intended for people who are eating. So let's go ahead, patient's doing better. We select that option, we click Submit. We have to confirm, and then we stopped. So that's great. So now I want to show you just another tab. There's also a way we can convert. Actually, I'm not. We can convert patients from IV to sub-Q who are on an insulin drip. The problem is they need to be stable on an insulin drip for some period of time. So we don't have enough time here for us to show you what that would look like. But under the Actions tab, this will be done by a prescriber who wants to place an order. They want to change the patient over to a basal bolus procedure. But what they'll do is they'll come over here to the Transition to Sub-Q tab and they'll click it. Unfortunately, we don't have enough time period on this. They'll get some dosing recommendations through the software for how they can adjust this. They'll place all of those orders in Meditech and they'll begin this timer. When we're transitioning a patient from IV to sub-Q therapy, we are going to give our basal insulin 2 hours before we stop the drip. So we want to let that get into their system. We want to let it start working. And as we do, as the basal insulin is getting into their system, the insulin drip needs are going to go lower. So you'll continue checking the blood sugar every hour. You may need less insulin at the next hour. You may, as you stop it, you should hopefully the patient should be at a good place. And then we'll continue on with the basal bolus regimen at that point. So if the patient's eating, they're going to also add on some type of nutritional insulin, whether it be, well, probably a rapid-acting insulin, Novolog, Humalog, one of those. And we'll continue basal insulin just to manage their basal needs.